So just follow this Python org document, okay? I've already sent you the link on your system, on your chat. Go through it.
But
Copy
I
all.
already installed, so I can open my own, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just share a screen and stop presenting.
Okay.
Your system you said, right?
Yes.
So yeah, just command prompt, open the command prompt. Why you have opened this? You click on documentation. First you click on documentation.
Where?
Documentation beside download. Beside downloads, do you see about
Here?
down? No, no, no. Above. About
Okay, okay. Okay, here.
documentation. Click on documentation. Click. Do you see documentation beside download?
Sorry, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You click on Python docs.
Python docs here.
Yes.
Click.
Yes. Click on tutorial. Do you see tutorials here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you here, this is the tutorials. Okay. You here, scroll down. This is a link. You can
Oh,
bookmark it.
so we can, okay.
Yeah. So you can follow
We
it.
can
Now,
practice from here.
yes. Now you open the command prompt. Those who are feeling difficulty, they can watch this. So you can come to know like how to use the shortcut. Okay. You click on this start menu. Yeah. Type Python. No, no. Spell, type the, type correct spelling of Python.
Oh,
What?
Python, right?
Yeah, presenter. Now you minimize this first. Minimize the command prompt.
Mm-hmm.
Click on 3, informal introduction to Python, where I was explaining mathematics using Python as a calculator. Do you see this
Mm-hmm.
above? Three module, module number 3.
Here, right?
Yeah, click on that.
Here?
Yes.
Python Academy.
Now you see this command, right? Open it, open the command prompt and type this instruction one by one. This is for arithmetic operation, whatever I,
Oh, okay, now I got it. So I now click and then I have to type this one, right?
yeah,
Okay.
type it there. Just try once. Just try once. 2 plus 2.
Do I have to
No, no,
type this one?
no. You have to type Python first
Just
because you have to come inside the Python.
okay. Python.
Yeah, enter. Once you see this Python shell, now you come to the
Okay,
Python shell. Now you type
got
2
it
plus
now.
2. No, no. Type exactly correct.
I'm sorry. 2 plus 2. Oh,
No.
mine is not working. Okay, let me type it here. 2 plus. Okay. Enter.
Yes.
And 50 plus 50. Like
Now
this?
one. Now click on. Now press page up button. Page up button of your keyboard. You see
Okay.
a upper arrow. Upper arrow.
Upper. Okay.
See here. You get a
Yeah.
correct command. You page down button.
Down.
Hmm. You see here, right?
Yeah.
The command are changing.
I'm using down arrow, but it's not. I think it's not working. Or is it
No,
working?
because this is only down, right? This is the
Mm-hmm.
last one. That's why it's not going.
Okay. Okay.
So like this, you have to do it.
Or maybe I can try this one. 50 minus 5
Yeah,
into 6.
try it.
Maybe.
Try it.
Do I have to do enter first?
No, no. You just remove it. You just type it.
50.
50 minus 5 into 6. Now you press page up, page down button, so you will come to know.
Okay.
So this is what we are doing. We are writing the calculator programs, right? Now you might be asking me a question, but we can't see the calculator screen, right? See, there are two parts. You stop share. I will explain you.
Okay.
The basic IT skill. Let me explain you. Hope everyone they can see my screen, right? Always, whenever we develop any software, there are two parts. What are those? Front end and back end. Have you heard this term before?
Yeah.
What is this? What is this front end and back end? If you have heard it, any idea on this? Anyone? I think Leknath might be aware. Leknath, are you aware about this term?
No, Amit.
Okay. So see, whenever we develop any application, there are two things in that. First is your front end, and second is your back end. Okay. What do you mean by front end? Front end means how your application they looks. Okay. Let me give you one example. When I open calculator, okay, when you open any calculator, this is your front end. Why this is called front end? Means front end part of application. When I press 9, how the 9 is appearing here. That is your front end. But back end means what? When you click on this 9, there is something code present beside this that will going to print 9 here. That is called back end. I repeat once again, what is front end? That is visible to you. Okay, give me an example right now. Have you ever booked a flight ticket for a Kathmandu or for your Nepal, for wherever you go, New
Yeah.
York?
Mhm.
So you book the flight ticket, right? So you fill the details in online form, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So where your data goes, you tell me, like your data, your traveling data, your about your personal detail, your age or payment part, where that data saves.
They're
Again,
once we put our data, so our data gonna be saved in the database.
Good. That is called as backend. Means the backend database. There is we write a code. So in our syllabus, I will going to teach you the backend part. Like when I press any button, when you click on submit button, your whole data, how it will be saved in a database. That is called backend. And front end means what? How your online form means how you enter the detail on text box. Are you aware about text box?
Mhm.
Let me show. Yeah, text box means like the name and all you enter. That is called text box.
Whoever getting our data, right? They have a
Yes, yes.
text book.
No, no. Like an online form. You might have seen. Okay, let me open a flight booking application. So it something like that, right? You can see here name, your last name, you enter it here. Just 1 minute, let it be come. This is called text box. This is you are going to write a title, right? First name, last name, date of birth. You're going to click on next. Then you're going to enter email, phone number, right? So this is called front end. But when you enter your information, right? Suppose I'm taking one example. Um, for example, Mr. Let me take Lake now. So once you enter this detail, once you press submit button, this all detail will going to save it. So there is some code there. We have to write a code in Python that will going to take this whole detail and save it in a database. That is called as a backend part. And this is that you can see on your screen. This is called front end part. So application has a two phase, that is front end and back end. So in Python programming, we're going to learn backend part that I was explaining you. This arithmetic operation. This is called as a backend. Backend means you are doing the calculation here. Can you see on the screen that you can see two, right? Can you see like a calculator here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, right? Can you see on here those application symbols like calculator kind of thing, buttons and all?
No.
No, right? Yes or no? Tell me.
No.
Can you?
What is
Yeah, good. Because this is a backend part. You are just writing the instruction here. There is no kind of text box, button, or GUI. We call as a GUI, graphical user interface.
GUI. You say
Yeah.
say it again. GUI.
GUI, graphical user interface. Graphical user interface means how graphically things appear to you. GUI form. Let me write GUI form. So, okay, let me. Which app do you use in US mostly for online shopping, or how you order your vegetables and all? Do you order online or you go to the market?
The
Use
online
most
shopping.
of Amazon.
Which app?
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon is most popular.
Okay, Amazon. So when you do an online booking in Amazon, what are the details you have to fill?
Name, address, phone number.
Yeah, correct. Good. Name, address, everything you mentioned it there. You have to enter a shipping address as well. Let me
Yes.
show you the form. 1 minute. It is something like that. Means you have to enter everything the details here. Once you click on save, the whole detail will going to save in a database. That is called backend, and this is called front end. Front end means that you can see, that you can that it is available to you, that you can visualize it. But once you click on save, can you see your data, like where the data are going to be saved? No, right? That is called backend. That is hidden from you, back part. And front part means that is you can see it. So there are two phases of application. That is your front end and back end. Front end part example is what I told you. That GUI, graphical user interface. GUI you can see. GUI means you can see the form.
Can you explain GUI? I think I missed something.
Yeah, it's a graphical user interface. It means that graphically you can see that. Graphical means have you heard this term graphic card in your laptop? Your kids might be playing with the laptop, so you might be aware of graphical games. So thus graphic cards are there. Those are responsible for coming graphic on your screen. So you can see the form, like online shopping form and whatever it is. That is called front end. What do you mean by back end? How data will go yeah, how data will save in database. So we have to write a program for that. Why we are writing program? So the data will it will assist in saving a data in the database. Okay, so this is about front end and back end. Now, if I ask you, any one of you, like, can you explain me what is front end and back end with example? Can anyone try? Can anyone explain me what is front end and back end?
Content means you can see
Good.
anything you can see in a graphics.
It's like a
Example?
Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook.
For example, give me a real-time example on that.
So
Content,
whatever you're typing, that's the
Button.
Yes. like not like online, means you might have done online payment or online booking of ticket, or online movie ticket booking, online uh, flight ticket, right? So you see the form, right? And Android application. Android application. If you see this Android application image, let me. How many of you are aware about Make My Trip? Make My Trip app. Have you ever used this for booking tickets and all?
No.
So which app do you use for booking the tickets?
I usually use Cheapo Air.
Can you ping on the chat so I can see the name?
CHEAP, cheap.
Okay,
OAIR.
cheap. Okay, this one.
Yes, I think.
Oh,
Cheapo Air. So there is O between cheap and air, yeah.
No,
Air.
only
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, that's one.
So now here, this is an app. How this app appear to you, right? This is called front end, we say. In the interview, they might ask you question. So you should be aware about this. These are the basic thing that might be you need to aware. Like how your application looks, right? This is your front end part. But when you click on this to fill your details and all, your whole detail, there is a code that work behind it. Obviously, when you are going to enter a detail, it will not going to be saved automatically, right? There's something present in between this front end part and your back end part. There is a database of Air Asia or Kingfisher or Air India flight companies database who will going to save your record. So that is we will going to do with Python programming. This is your front end, and back end will going to do it with Python programming. So there's the Python programming is intermediate code that act here. Okay. So this is about a real-time example that I try to give you. Similarly, you can try it for any other software as well. So today you just this okay, go through this, run all the commands I've already shared with you. Run all the mathematical operation till you can run till here. Okay, this round operation till try to run till here. If you are unable to understand anything, I will explain you tomorrow. Okay, try to run all the mathematical operation, division, arithmetic, and you can just go through this command as well. I will going to explain you tomorrow with another software as well, Jupyter Notebook, how to read data in the Python as well. Is it okay to everyone?
Yeah.
Amit,
Yes.
yeah, can you send the link?
Right, Amit sir.
Yeah, because I share the syllabus, I share the code as well there. You
Okay.
click on new tab, open a new tab. See, whenever
I think. Can you
wait,
see my?
yeah, I can see. Wait,
Okay.
click on plus symbol. Do you see in the top plus symbol?
I can
Plus,
see mine.
I'm saying about your system only. Plus symbol, do you see in the top?
I can see.
Right hand side plus symbol for opening a new tab. How you open
Okay.
new tab?
Is that okay here?
Okay, you open from here. It's very easy. You can see everyone. They are able to see that. Right?
Yeah, but I can't see my screen. What happened? Let me. Okay, now.
Wait.
Yeah, I got it now. Yeah.
Yes. Now you type GitHub.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already there. Your account.
Yeah, it's already there, but I can't see your like in the
Okay.
link and
Yeah.
everything.
Okay, I'm sharing the link right now. Okay, you search here, ER,
Here, right?
just type this name. This is my username.
Is
I
this
send,
one?
no, I send you on the chat. Just see that.
Okay. Okay.
On the chat, you can find the username. Meanwhile, I can share you as well.
Is this the one?
Yes.
This is YouTube, right?
No, I send you on below my name.
Okay. This one, right?
Yeah,
Amit.
yeah, ER Amit.
Oh, I have to search then, right?
Yeah, just type it there,
Paste.
paste it.
Let me, yeah, I couldn't do that. Let me do it
You
here.
can paste it as well.
IT.
MNE. MNE. You have written the wrong spell.
Yeah.
MNE. Enter. Yes, click on that.
I think
Okay.
this,
No. You just okay. Wait. Go click on that tab. New tab. Again, new tab. You click on that.
here
Yes.
in the search button.
No. How you open a new tab?
Okay,
Similar
here.
way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just type that same URL here. Username ER Amit. No. Type
Oh, your name.
yes.
Okay. What was that? Can you spell me?
You can copy from the chat and paste it there.
Okay. Now,
Open the chat and copy it and paste it.
where is my chat?
Okay, you type it.
Where is my chat? I can't see here.
But you can see the name here, right? ER Amit. This only you can copy it.
Oh
from
yeah,
here.
I can copy. I think this one, right?
Yeah, copy it there.
Copy.
Open the new tab.
Amit, it says cannot find repository match.
You will get it. Now you click on the first link. You see
This one?
No, first link. Below one. Yeah. Now click on
Okay.
repository. This is my official web GitHub. Click on repository. Yeah. Click on that. Now you click on this data science interview placement international training. This is here you will find. You can see I have added PPT as well. I have added the syllabus as well. Now you copy this link. You bookmark it. How you bookmark?
This one?
No. Whenever you want to download it, click on this green code. You see green button code? Yeah. Download zip. Download zip. So it will get downloaded in the zip format. You can see this. Yeah, you can see here. Double click on that. You can see everything you got it, right?
Okay, yeah.
Click on syllabus. See here, right? Now
Yeah.
you copy this link and save it somewhere. Not this one. My GitHub.
Okay,
link.
yeah. I can do that.
Go to the GitHub. Wait. Go to the GitHub. Yes. Now you cancel this restore option. Yeah. No. Restore it. Click. You click on this. Yeah. Click that. You click on this star mark. You see star on the URL. URL right hand side. Star plus.
Right inside?
URL. Where you type URL on your right hand side.
URL.
Do you know URL? What address you type it?
Link down.
Link.
This one, right?
No, not this one. In the top.
Kalau dia mati itu
Top. Go to the top. Top.
This one is
Yeah. This part. This whole part. HTTP GitHub whole part. Do you see this? Yeah. No, not there. This whole part. Can you see this? HTTP.
Yeah,
GitHub.
these things?
No. Above one I'm saying. Which is above one? HTTP
Above
GitHub,
one?
HTTP GitHub.com. Where is HTTP we type? URL I'm saying. Where you type HTTPS.
You want me to type it here or what?
No, I am saying you where you type HTTPS. Yes, go there.
Oh, here?
No.
You-
You see this
here?
URL? Yeah, I'm saying. Can
Oh
you
my
see this?
goodness. Yeah.
Can you see this star mark at the end?
Uh-huh.
Click on that star symbol.
Here, right?
Yes. Click on this favorite bar. You see favorite bar? Yes. Yeah. Click on the OK.
Okay, enter, just enter.
No. Click outside somewhere. Click again on star mark. Yes. Done. Click on done. Okay. Now you open the new tab. You click. You can see here. No. Wait. Click
Mhm.
outside somewhere. Click outside somewhere. You see just beside the URL, you can see my name, ER Amit. Can you see this? Below star symbol, do you see this
Uh-huh.
name? Yeah.
Below here.
Below star symbol, can you see my name? Yeah, this one.
Mhm.
Last ER Amit.
This one.
Yes, click on that.
Yeah.
So this way also you can bookmark. So whenever I will going to update here, you
Mhm.
don't have to remember this link.
Okay, so then when I click GitHub, then it will come up, right?
Yeah,
I
everyone
don't have
everyone they can do this bookmark, and I will going to share in the WhatsApp as well. This link I have shared in the WhatsApp as well. Please remember the link, and if you have not subscribed it, you can subscribe it there, so that you don't have to go to the link. There are two ways. Either you can bookmark it, or you can subscribe it, so that you don't have to go for a link every time, or you can save this link somewhere. Is it clear to everyone?